Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing part one of multiple parts of a design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures using her Posh Pink Christmas Storefronts kit. And I'm mostly going to focus on the snow globes that are part of her kit. And I showed more of those in a previous video, and this is made for the front of the Cupcake Doily book that I'll be making. And I will be showing y'all more of the kit in just a little while. But I have these also that I want to go ahead and share. But I also want to share some of the ephemera too in just a little while. I'm going to be using these. I'm such a fan of snow globes, and I think that she did such an amazing job with these snow globes. I am super impressed. I've made snow globes before, and I like my snow globes. I do. I think that she did a little bit better on hers than I did. Look at that. So pretty. Got that one cut out. I love it. Doreen, if you're listening, I love it. So that is what I'm going to be mostly focusing on for this project, or her snow globes and some of her ephemera pieces. So today what I wanted to focus on was just one for today, probably. And I don't even know if I'll get done with that one. But I want to make an actual shaker, a snow globe. I want to turn it into a shaker, and so that's what I'm going to do today. So what I did, I've already got this part of the shaker made, and I made this part a little bit in advance because my photo fuser doesn't, it will stretch over here, but it's kind of a tight stretch to where I am to be able to show y'all. But I am going to close it for y'all in case any of y'all are interested in these. But anyway, I used, this is acetate page protectors. And it will fuse, supposedly fuse any acetate. I've used this, and I've used the thicker sheets, and it's worked fine for both. I wanted this because I wanted it to be pretty thin to go on top of the snow globe. So how did I do this? Well, first, I measured the snow globe that I wanted to use, and it's approximately 4 inches. It's slightly over, but not much. And then I found this top to a candle because y'all, the fuser gets very, very, very hot. So you want to have something if you're going to use a guide like I did, and you don't have to. They provide, if you're going to make straight lines or even curved lines, they provide this. Or you can find anything if you need a guide. I happened to find this, and it worked perfectly. I measured it. Yep, that's pretty much right. And use this as my guide to take the fuser and go around it. And I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. All right, let me move this and pull it over here. And go ahead and zip this up. So I do have, this is the back of a cutting board. I can't use the front of the cutting board because it's textured, and you want the fuser to roll evenly. And, you know, otherwise that would give me some issues. So I'm using the back. So let's zip this up. I'm sure there are other brands. Well, I'm not sure. But this is the We Are Memory Keepers fuser. And you just have to roll it slow and steady. This wheel does... Oop. Please don't tell me I went too slow and tore it. That does happen. No, I am going too slow, but it did fuse it, and it's not melted. So you have to go slow-ish and steady in order to fuse it. And y'all see that is actually a little bit plasticky, but I couldn't use the front because of it would go do 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 do, and that would turn to the side, and I don't need that. But that is perfect. And I'm going to trim this excess off that I left on there just for a little bit of leeway, a little bit of mistake room. And now I have my shaker. I'm going to continue to use this while I glue it to here. And I am going to put a border around that so that it all blends in, so that it's all beautiful. So y'all bear with me. I will be right back. I have to warm up my glue gun. I had my fuser plugged in, so I wasn't able to have my glue gun plugged in. So I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back, and it's actually the next day. Things did not go as planned yesterday afternoon, as life so often happens that way. But here I am back today, and I just want to show y'all what I did do yesterday while I was off camera. So I wasn't quite happy with the way that the acetate fit, so I did run my little fuser around the edges a little bit tighter than what they were, and then trimmed. And now I am happy with it. Just taking off this little tiny bit of excess hanging over right here. I did add the glitter, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I mean, it looks good even like a snow pile up down there like that. However, you know, however it goes, to me it's just really pretty, and I just love the way that turned out. I did glue it down with my Fabri-Tac because I wanted the glue to be clear, and also I didn't want to melt the acetate by using hot glue, obviously. And so now we are going to start on the doily aspect and the decorating. So I've got these two that I'm going to be working with today. These are not going to be my biggest pieces, but they'll either be my second or third biggest pieces. That's a pretty good size. Thought I had a pencil on here, but I do not. There we go. There it is. Today has been possibly more crazy than yesterday. And actually, no day has been really all that crazy. Well, today kind of has been, but not in the way of, in a way of, interesting and completely sidetracked. But yesterday was an exhausting day. Not a bad day, but an exhausting one with not a whole lot going as planned. Yeah, that's fine. You know, just wasn't able to come back to this due to that. That sometimes happens, and it's okay. I'm just going to cut this circle out here off camera. I just use this just to give my doilies a little bit more stability. That is all. I'm going to glue close to the center so that I can tuck. Okay, now for any of y'all that have ever purchased these cupcake doilies from me before, you know that I load them. And I don't fully load them until I am done with the whole entire thing to see how it looks and what needs to be that, you know, where. And my plan is to show that process in a video, so y'all have to bear with me. But today we are going to do a, we're going to lay down a foundation decoration, if that makes sense. But before we do that, this is an Ooh La La Vintage Treasures design team project, and I'm using her Posh Pink Christmas Storefronts kit. And I wanted to share with y'all some of the fussy cut ephemera. You know, let me give y'all a closer look. Let me see. Let me look at the camera to make sure. Yep, I am. Okay. I think they're just so pretty. And I'm going to be using some of these throughout the project. And I just think they turned out beautiful. We got our some little bows. Got a few little of these little tiny, I don't know if they're stars or flowers, but they're adorable. And her bulbs, her ornaments turned out gorgeous. A big bow. I love the way that that looks. So pretty. Oh, here's another little star flower. I love this one too. And that one. I know. That's so pretty. Another bow. So pretty. She did such a good job. And she always does. No matter what she does, no matter what it is, her design is mwah. Try to be so careful with the hot glue and still end up getting it on my fingernails. Did I want to go that high up? I don't remember. I had this all planned out in my head yesterday, and now, you know, like I said, today has just been so weird and different that I've forgotten what I had planned out in my head. And I want to do a bow. Come on, bow. I cannot seem to make a bow. That's a little bit too short over there, I think. No, that would work. Y'all forgive my time-consuming bow tying. I just want it to be a certain way, and so I'm going to spend a little bit of time on it to be sure that I'm happy with it. All right, I'm going to let that dry. I don't want to snatch that out. Let me see. There. I've been asked a couple times to show my bow making process, and I have a few times. And I don't know if y'all have watched them or not, but as y'all can see, I wrestle with them, and make them do what I want them to do. And sometimes I have to go back and change and more and more wrestling, you know, till I get it the way that I want it. Seems like that might have to be glued down just a little bit to behave, because I don't want it popping all up like that. Get on down there. Get on down there. Okay. Okay, so now that I've got all this together, I'm not really caring for this. So what do? Take it off or cover it up, but hopefully I can take it off. Yeah, it's coming off pretty easy. I mean, that happens, you know, and I think that I like it. Do other stuff that I really like and then don't. So, just all part of the process, but I'm thinking this. Yeah, I do like that. I do. I can't help it. I am loving my first snow globe. What do y'all think? This is just part one. You know, like I said, along the way and towards the end, there's going to be more tucks, more dangles, more of everything. But this is one base decorated panel of a cupcake doily. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching this. I hope that it inspires you. Go check out Doreen's kit on Ooh La La Vintage Treasures Etsy site. I will leave a link to that site in my description. And y'all, thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.